listener, first-time responder. Thanks for having me on. Go Pats, baby. I don't understand how they can get better. Oh, wait, Antonio Brown, Demaryius Thomas, those dudes didn't even play last night, and they still blew out the Steelers. This has Super Bowl 7 written all over it, and I don't think anybody in their right mind knows how to stop these guys. Go Brady, go Pats, baby. Woo!
Thanks for the call, Cooper. Guys, I'm just sick and tired of knowing that the fucking Patriots are going to be they're going to be in the Super Bowl again. Period. End of story. Wait. Before I move on, you guys respond, but do not let me get by this point. I'm going to weave this back into the Giants.
Just
go,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Are you going to weave back to the Giants?
Yes. I have a point to make about the Giants and Eli Manning through this. Let me go first.
Make your point.
No, because then it's going to go on.
It's
going to go on. It's going to get very fiery in
what
here.
I have to say to Patriots fans like this is when this Belichick-Brady era is over, you're not going to know how to live. like Giants fans know, flip a coin. We could be good this year. We could be bad this year. We don't know. Knicks fans have known nothing but terror for the last 20 years.
They were good for like 2 years, Mel.
Oh, my God. They were never going to beat the Heat. So, all right, we're getting off traffic, but they were never going to beat the Heat.
Fuck Carmelo
Doesn't
Anthony.
matter. Oh, my God. Off topic. The Yankees have had, in our really conscious life, we were born in 1996, we really remember one of the World Series. That's it. 2009. That's the last one we remember. Patriots fans will not know how to get over themselves when this era is over. They're just gonna you think that people think that Yankee fans are bad. Oh, 27 championships. That's all you can say. Think about how bad it's going to be when this Patriots team is just a middle-of-the-pack organization after the Brady and Belichick era is over. They're not going to know how to live.
As long as Bill Belichick is there, they will never be average.
He could be done
the
in
NFL
a year.
is too
Same
damn
with Brady.
the NFL is too damn easy for this guy. I don't. Is there another league in another universe that this guy can go to? It's too easy for him. I don't understand it.
I don't care if it's in 5 or 10 years. You got a lot of life to live where the Patriots are not going to be as good as they are right now, and it's going to be very tough to live with yourself. It is.
Yeah, the Patriots are probably the best run organization in sports today. Maybe the Spurs, but Spurs haven't won many championships the last couple of years. But
do you agree with Cooper that it's a lock that the Patriots?
No, there's no such thing as a lock in professional sports. But if health withstanding, the Patriots would probably win the Super Bowl.
The last time the Patriots were a lock to win the Super Bowl, they lost to the Giants.
That's a good segue into my
We're
point.
not going to lose the Giants.
Angelo, you're done
not saying
speaking?
the Giants, not at all.
Because I need to go on my little rant here.
Go on your rant.
Okay, look. It's going to be a depressing season as a Giants fan, so let me have my fun a little bit. Guys, one word while I was watching the game last night was just dominant. I have written down here, all caps, just, gosh, they looked unbelievable. Tom Brady, it's time.
I thought you were talking about the Giants.
It's coming. All day on Sports Talk Radio, I've heard people say the Patriots are one of the best teams they've ever seen. One of the best teams they've ever seen. Dominant on both sides of the football. They have Belichick. They have Brady. They have the best defense they've ever had. Nobody's touching them. I heard this countless number. ESPN, Fox Sports, everywhere. Guys.
Pip, I'm going to stop you right there. If you compare this to the 2007 Giants.
No. I'm not saying that the Giants are going to beat them.
Because the Giants
However,
lost in Week 1 in 2007. I thought you were about to relate to that, and I was about to walk off.
I mean, shit, I could only dream. Maybe that'll happen. No, their defense fucking...
No.
Blew.
Okay,
we'll get there later.
Anyways,
We'll get there later.
continue
Let me finish my point. Guys, the fact that you fucking guys out there hate on Eli Manning, do you understand what this motherfucker did and what the Giants did in 07-11? The Patriots were 18-0 going into that game.
It was 12 years
I
ago.
understand,
Get
but my point
over
is that we
Holy
forget.
shit.
No, but my point is that we forget how dominant the Patriots organization is. And Eli Manning took them down not once and won the Super Bowl MVP, but twice and won another Super Bowl MVP. So you got to give the guy some fucking credit, and that's why he's still playing.
We've been giving him credit for fucking
No, you haven't. You have.
I'm a Giants fan. Oh, my God.
What do you mean?
Go.
Sports is a what have you done for me recently thing.
It is.
Yeah, Eli Manning won you a Super Bowl, So it was.
It's not.
07
That's
and when?
So he won it like
07 and 11.
07 and 11. So
The
that was
seasons of
8
07
years
and
ago.
08 and 12.
And 8 years ago, he was good 8 years ago. He started his decline the year after that.
I'm not saying. I'm not.
So, no,
forget.
Eli Manning has not been good recently.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
he has not
he's
been.
really not that
The
bad.
only
But
reason he's
forget
still
that.
playing-
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that
No, that's exactly
people
what you're
cannot.
saying.
No, I'm not. People cannot forget what Eli. That team was considered one of the best teams of all time.
This
that they
Patriots
took
team
down.
Is better. Well, okay, what's your
But
point?
that's my
What's your
point.
All right, I'm going to stop you both right there. We talk about week 1 overreactions. Dude, because your Steelers get fucking stomped on, you think this is the greatest team of all time?
Yeah,
people-
it's
Yeah,
one
exactly.
week. It's 1
People
week.
have been saying this is like
Exactly,
the greatest
Angelo.
Patriots team in Brady's tenure on the team. So, I mean, I'm not the first person to say it, and I won't be the last person to say it. They have an elite secondary. They have an elite defense. They have a phenomenal offense.
But you talk shit about the Giants,
Yeah, the
which
Giants
we have a
fucking
call.
suck.
We have a call from Anthony from Brooklyn later. We're gonna segue that into the Giants.
The Giants and Steelers seasons are incomparable.
They're
Yeah,
not
they got blown
incomparable.
out Week 1.
Oh my
Okay, so all right, so take the Giants. They're not supposed to make the playoffs. The Steelers are supposed to make the playoffs.
The
right?
Steelers look
They
fucking worse than the Giants.
got
No, they did not.
annihilated.
They looked fucking way worse than the
They
Giants.
did look worse
No,
than the
they did
Giants.
not.
How?
The Giants looked abysmal. Their coach,
So did the
their
Steelers.
coach got
The
outclassed
Giants
by
aren't
fucking-
supposed to do anything
the
this
Giants
year.
Coach
scored a
looked like
touchdown.
shit.
The Giants scored a touchdown.
against the second team.
What are you talking about?
The
They scored
second team in the
first
first
drive of
fucking quarter.
Oh, facts, they did. They scored 2 touchdowns because the running back had one too, Wayne Gallman. So they scored
In
2
like
touchdowns.
with like 2 seconds
Yeah.
left. The point is, they scored on the first drive.
Yeah,
the
no,
fucking
the
Steelers,
the
score
Steelers
all game.
The Steelers did not look
field
good. I'm
goal.
not going to say they look good, but to say
They looked worse than the Giants.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
They
You don't know
played.
how about
They
that.
played the best team in the NFL this week, who also they historically have not played well against. I was optimistic, but I picked them to win. I'm always gonna pick the Steelers to win because I ride with my team always. But the expectation of the Steelers to beat the Patriots in Foxborough, Week 1 especially, it's unrealistic.
Okay.
Obviously, I hope that they win and I hope that they beat everyone, but it's just being realistic. It's tough.
Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is that it's a way worse of a loss for the Steelers than it is for
I don't
the
think
Giants.
so because the Steelers.
How is it not? The Giants are not supposed to make the playoffs. The Steelers are, and they got fucking washed.
The Steelers always lose to the Patriots. It's an expectation at this point. So I think the Steelers they have a better opportunity.
Angelo, they didn't
Giants
even
are
take
winning
that
the
and go
last
for it.
five
Angelo,
against the
they did not
Cowboys.
even compete in that fucking game. Chris Pinnell's, our producer's dad, is a Steelers fan. He said he went to sleep at halftime.
Yeah, you could
Oh
have.
my
The game was over
gosh.
at halftime. So was the Giant game.
Okay, but the Giants are not expected to do anything. The only person expecting the Giants to do anything is the fucking guy talking into this microphone right fucking now. That's
yeah,
it.
you realize the idiocracy of that. The Steelers will be fine. That's what I'm saying. The Steelers
Hold
will be
on.
fine.
We go. And go, Chris.
Steelers will be fine. They have James Conner, they have Juju Smith-Schuster, and everyone on the fucking offense. They'll be fine. It was a bad game. It happens.
Juju Smith could not get open for dick.
I'm sorry. Hold on. No. You know what Antonio Brown's career averages were against the Patriots as the wide receiver one on the
No,
Steelers?
because I'm not a Patriots fan.
Or
I mean,
you're
a
not a
Steelers
Steelers
fan.
fan. Antonio Brown's career averages was 6 receptions for 79 yards. You know what Juju had?
6 or 78.
6 or 78. And Bill Belichick, his supreme talent is he takes away your guy. Juju Smith-Schuster will be okay.
Okay. We're going to talk Giants next. We got a call from Anthony from Brooklyn. A little call right here. Here we go.
My biggest frustration is they have to get their play calling in order. Use Barkley. There is no way this man should touch the ball only 15 times yesterday. Come on. 15 times. Show him Barkley. He's got to touch the ball. Oh, I don't know how many times. 30 times? It's unbelievable that this guy was not more active in the game plan. I don't know what else to say. All I know is they're playing Buffalo next week, and I better see Barkley touching this ball minimum 25 to 30 times.
Tony in Brooklyn, I agree with you.
I mean, he's
anyone
spitting
who watched
facts.
the fucking
Thanks for the
game.
call, Tony. He's spitting facts.
Saquon had 64 rushing yards on 3 attempts in his first 3 attempts.
Oh, they were
I don't understand how this guy doesn't touch the ball 25 to 30 times.
they
in a
were
game. It
1
makes
yard
no
from the
sense.
end zone. Give the fucking ball to your best player, if not one of the best players in the whole league. You have Eli Manning roll out, who fucking runs like he's fucking stuck in a pile of cement. You have him. Oh my! I start to think that Shermer's trying to sabotage Eli Manning. Honestly, that's all I think about. You give the ball to fucking Saquon Barkley with 1 yard to gain. Period. End of story. Angelo, what do you say?
I mean, I don't think he's trying to sabotage Eli Manning. I think Eli Manning.
So why don't they give the ball? Is Pat Shermer just
4 months? The last 4 years, rather, has done it to himself. But I mean, how classic Giants is it that Daniel Jones' first possession he loses a fumble?
It's just stupid.
That's
Why would you put the
just-
guy in? Why would you?
Why not give him some opportunity to run? The game's
No,
over. Give him a
game's
chance.
over.
It
It's so
fucking
stupid.
matters. I'm sure you would have loved to see Mason Rudolph yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
wouldn't
so
have minded
stupid.
it. Absolutely.
I don't
Why
give a
not let
shit
your
that he
yeah?
lost
No,
the
well, let's
fumble.
get back
Not
to this-
mention, that means you clearly didn't watch. You just fucking probably saw an alert that he fumbled because he actually drove down the fucking field.
No, his-
before that.
his drive was
can I-
drive was
can I-
fine, but
let's
then
get
he
back to
fumbled.
this. Let's get back. Saquon Barkley only 16 touches.
He's got to touch the ball 25 to 30 times a game.
He has
If
to.
they
I
I
want
don't even
to
think he
have a
had. I
shot.
thought he had less than 16.
No,
I don't
the
know.
catches, the
What do you think the
receptions.
reason for it is?
I think they're trying to limit his workload because he's like the only source of offense
I
on that
agree
team.
with you. I think they might be thinking long term, and after they went with a game plan that clearly didn't work in the first half, the game was already over, and they said, "Fuck it, let's not destroy Saquon in a loss anyways." Maybe that's the only thing I can think of is the game's already over, so let's not overwork him. But to counter that, they started off the game throwing the ball so much. It was their game it was the game plan for the fucking get-go. It made no sense. You have to give him the ball a lot more than you did.
First off,
Twice as
Eli
much.
didn't look bad at all. He really did not look bad.
It's all right. He looked decent.
Second of all, that fucking defense. Oh, I have two other things. That defense had to be the worst. That had to be the worst defensive performance I've ever seen in my life.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, and I'll tell you
The
why.
blown cover.
I'll tell you why. There's two things that they did that were absolutely atrocious. Deep balls, like
Blown
long
coverages.
plays,
It's
so it's
coaching.
blown coverages and defensive penalties. Those are the two things. And I know that that's a giant thing. I'm sure they had over 100 yards worth of penalties in their defense. But those are things that you can work on.
Fix.
Exactly.
But it's coaching.
know
If you
your
don't have that-
coverages, then you get better in that. You stop
They're an
holding guys
NFL
when they're running
fucking
routes.
football team.
I get that, but it's week 1. And I'm not saying that they're going to make the playoffs. I'm not saying that they're even going to go 8-8. They can go easily 5-11, and I wouldn't be shocked at all if they had the same season as they had
The
last
offense
year.
does look
what
better,
I'm
though.
saying
The offense
is their
does look better.
problems are being blown up because they got blown out 35-17, was it? So they got blown out that bad, and people are just taking it a little
But that
bit too
defense
seriously.
looked so bad.
But they're fixable problems, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
You
I like
fix you
I
fix
like the glass half
mentality,
full.
Know your coverages.
Know your assignments.
Don't make penalties.
But
and
they
you're
also
fine.
had
You'll have a lot
they had
better
no
chances
rush on
to
Dak
win.
Prescott. They had no pass rush.
Yeah.
Zero. That's
why,
a big problem.
That's why I think they should have drafted Josh Allen.
The other thing with that game,
They need a pass rusher.
I think it was our first podcast episode when we talked about people that we wouldn't want to hang out with, in the NFL, and Troy Aikman was on that list.
You can't let
Holy
him
shit!
announce Giants, Cowboys.
You cannot have him. And first of all, you shouldn't have him. And he's not a home announcer for the Cowboys. He should not be on. He should not be on the.
I completely agree.
He shouldn't be on it.
He's announcing.
He's announcing the Cowboys.
Giants games, trying to be unbiased, and he played
This fucking
against
guy.
the Giants and hated them for years. It just makes no sense.
He was announcing some of these calls. The fucking receiver. There was not 15 yards between the fucking Giants cornerback who blew the fucking coverage like an idiot, and Michael Gallup or Amari Cooper, and Troy Aikman goes, "Holy cow, this offense looks unbelievable. Dak Prescott's throwing dimes, all this stuff." And I'm saying to myself, are you fucking watching the game? No, because you're clearly biased as shit.
So you don't think the Cowboys' offense looked good?
They did look good. Dak Prescott looked good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Troy Aikman on plays where literally my grandma could throw the fucking football lefty. She's righty. Could throw the football lefty to fucking those guys. It was that bad.
They were wide open.
Well,
Wide open.
I don't think
okay,
it was an impressive Dak Prescott.
do you like
Wide open.
Do you like Ryan Ruocco as an announcer for the Yankees?
Angelo,
Just answer the
yes,
question.
he's announcing for Yes
I know,
Network,
I know,
though.
I know,
It's a
I
Yankees
know.
fucking
I know,
broadcast.
I know.
Joe Buck hates
Let's not talk about
the
Joe
Yankees.
Buck right
No, Joe Buck announces the same for every team. Every team says he hates them.
So
That is a lie.
My point is that it's a
He does.
Fox.
No, he
it's
fucking
a
doesn't.
nationwide broadcast. It is not a Cowboys broadcast.
No,
It's
I
Cowboys
get that.
broadcast.
I get that.
He
But
could fucking say, "I want to." You know what?
if
Dak
you were a
Prescott.
national broadcaster and the Giants were playing, you're not going to be biased.
They shouldn't put me on the fucking
I wouldn't
Giants.
be on there.
I
I'm telling
agree.
you, I'm biased.
But
That's what we're saying.
He's the guy for that. For them,
Well, it's
that.
fucking
I know, no,
stupid.
I get it. I
That's
get.
what
I
we're-
don't
that's
disagree.
I wanted to
but
jump through the television
I'm pretty
and
sure
go to
just-
the booth.
I'm pretty
and
sure just they
fucking
have a
chuck
time
his
slot.
mic 80 yards down the field and fucking punt it into the stands.
Okay,
Gosh.
So none of us have a fucking heart attack on set.
I'm very amped up. My blood pressure's rising. My blood pressure's rising. Browns.
Let's go to the goddamn Jets.
No, Jets.
The Jets.
Jets suck.
The Jets had a 16-0 lead in the second half and blew it. Lost 7.